welcome to another tutorial from widgetcase.com. I'm Matthew Kinman, and today we'll be running through how to install WordPress onto a cPanel. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to jump straight into it, no mucking around because we don't have the time. Now, I've registered a name yesterday or last night, and I've installed it on my resellers package for hosting. So all the DNS is everything is pointing correctly, but I haven't installed WordPress or anything like that. So first things first, I use RoboForm because it is just a brilliant little plugin. Alright, so we go into cPanels and we find the correct account. We don't want to save that. Alright, so we're into cPanel, and this was what it looks like. As you can see, there's nothing, there's no transfer of anything, and the domain is a product I'm developing at the moment called Viral Videos Win, and I bought the domain last night after doing a heap of research about the word viral videos because it gets a huge monthly search volume. But I thought, well, just that search volume alone will start bringing in some decent statistics, and it might spark some people's interest on how they could produce some viral videos and get some more up there. Okay, so first things first, we want to scroll down to the bottom and we want to find this smiley face, Fantastico Deluxe. All cPanels generally have it. If they don't, you're not with a very good hosting company, and you should probably open an account with HostGator or contact me, and I'll set you up with a very cheap package for your first blog if you're not a publisher yet. Alright, so Fantastico Deluxe. Now, in Fantastico Deluxe, it's an installing software, and it will install any number of programs and software. Okay, so we've got e-commerce, we've got discussion boards, we've got customer relationships, so support tickets. We've got content management like Drupal or Joomla, some other ones there, but got some classifieds. We don't want any of that. We just want WordPress, which is right here under blogs. Okay, so we're going to hit the word blogs, WordPress, and new install. Okay, so there we are. We got that. We want it in the root directory, unless this is an add-on domain that you're doing. If you don't know what an add-on domain is, it's highly likely you haven't done this before, so it's not an add-on domain. But basically, some hosting packages will allow you to put 2 or 3, 10, 20 domains as add-ons. I don't recommend doing this. I did it with my very first, when I first started doing internet marketing, I had one account, a business package on HostGator, which allows unlimited subdomains or add-on domains, and I kept buying domain names and sticking them on underneath. Now, as it turns out, after a year I wanted to sell the root domain. When I did that, I had to close the package down, and it was an absolute nightmare. I lost all my sites basically. Alright, so we're going to have to put in I will use my name for this test, and we're going to put in a password. Once again, RoboForm. Go here, generate. Advanced settings, I want 12 and 4, generate, fill, copy. I won't do it that way, so we'll just paste it in there. Nickname is admin. Just change that to something else. Alright, now we're going to call this Viral Videos Win. And a short description, how to optimize your videos to potential. How to optimize your videos to their viral potential. Okay, there we go. That's simple. There we are. Finish install. It goes out, creates a database, MySQL database. It will also install WordPress and it will bring you back the details. Now all you have to do is hit a new tab. It'll take you to this and you type in your details like that. And yes, I do want to have that, but I'm going to just change it around to say, see, this is why I like RoboForm. It now has gone out and said, you know what, you've just created something I don't have. Would you like me to save it? And I say, yes, please. And I put a little WP at the front there, so I know it's WordPress. I'm going to save that in my WordPress logins and hit save. Password protected. And off it goes. Now next time, let's just log out and I'll show you what just happened. Right, so now when I log out, I go to this page, look, it brings it up. All I have to do is hit it. Bang. And logs me in. That's why I love RoboForm. Nice and simple, but very powerful. Right, so you'll see that there's a new one available. First things first, we will update. Update now. That's just going to update us to the latest version of WordPress before we go and install a whole pile of stuff. We're going to go into our installed plugins. We don't want any of this, so we'll just click those and hit delete and apply. Yes, delete the files. Okay, so we have no plugins. Notice we have one post, we'll trash that. We'll also have one category. We're going to trash that. Actually, let's just change that. We'll call this viral video. Viral videos. Put a slug in there and let's okay, so we've changed that. Our tags. Got any tags? No tags. How about pages? All pages. Should be a dummy page there. We'll get rid of that one. And we're just going to set up a couple of new pages. Okay, comments should be empty. Yep. Plugins is empty. Settings. Okay, so here we are. Viral videos are in. How to optimize your videos to their viral potential. Okay, well that looks pretty good. Let's go down to permalinks here and we'll just change our permalink structure. Now what that will do is change how this URL looks. So what we want is post name, custom structure post name, and hit save. Okay, we want to then go to our users and just make sure that we're set up correctly in there. Display name as nickname Kidman. There we go. And update. Okay, now I'm going to put in my website there so people can drive some traffic across if people like this. Alright, so let's go to appearance and check our appearance. We need to update that, so we'll update our theme and then we're going to customize it. Okay, so we're viewing it as 2011. Viral videos win. How to optimize your videos to their viral potential. We're going to change our color just make our header text, background text, we just want to make it a bit darker. We're going to get off this anyway, so we're going to change our link color to 66 CCC. Okay. We're going to change our content on the left, yes. Header, might install one. No, we don't have one to install, so we're just going to remove the picture. No image. And static font page. Okay, so we'll just save and publish that. Well, that's what our site looks like at the moment. It's pretty empty, pretty boring. But that's okay. Let's save. Let's close that up. And now let's have a little look. Now, if you want to look, let's just visit our site, put in a new tab, and there we are. It's very bare, nothing at all there. Okay, now it just so happens I do have a little bit of content we could whack up just to have a look at something new. Use a bit of code for, what did I put it under? Okay, let's just try that. That's what I want. There's a bit of code there. Control C. Right, now we're going to go in and put it in the widgets. We're going to delete all these. Alright, I'm going to grab a text, put it up in the widget, and glue that in there, and save it. Now let's go over. There we go. So we've got our first bit of content put up there. Okay, well that'll do it for now. I hope you enjoyed watching me install WordPress very quickly. And in the next tutorials we'll add some plugins, a little bit of content, we'll do a privacy policy, do a terms of service policy, and we'll start getting some structure to our site. Okay, I hope you enjoyed, and come back soon, watch another tutorial. Bye bye.